Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase is trademark, not to be used as a position of Ricky Bobby.
in advance if... Hold on, let me test something. Hell yeah, okay. I don't see it popping up. This is good. Hold on. I may or may not have just smoked some weed. Sorry. Good morning, first of all. I went to the store today. I found out that I had no coffee, or that I was out of coffee as of literally yesterday, I guess. I just never went and got more coffee. So this morning I had to run to the store and get coffee. Initially I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go to Tim Hortons, you know, I'm gonna get myself like a load of those fancy coffees and be all like, woohoo. And maybe get like a muffin or something. But then I ended up going to Shoppers. Well, first I went to the weed store because I was like, well, I might as well grab myself like a couple, like I got like 2 grams for like $10 because weed is cheap here. So I dropped like $10, grabbed like 2 grams just because I'm trying not to buy too much. I'm trying to stop buying huge amounts of weed at once. Because it doesn't actually benefit me, and it's better that I run out sooner and force myself to have to pick it up more often, than to buy huge amounts. Because what ends up happening is, like, you know, I think to myself like, oh, I'm gonna buy this big amount of weed and then it's gonna like last me for the month. No, what ends up happening is now I have this huge amount of weed that I will end up smoking over the course of like a couple days, and then I just wasted a bunch of money. So yeah, it's like with just about anything else, you know, you gotta do it in moderation, otherwise it becomes like a problem. That goes for drinking, that goes for coffee, that goes for any medication, anything you do. So that's called being an adult. You gotta recognize that shit. The difference between a responsible adult that has fun and a stupid adult, no offense, really, no, 100%, full offense. The difference between a responsible adult and a stupid adult, dead ass, is whether or not you can recognize when you are doing things you shouldn't, you know? Sorry, pardon me. The air quality in my apartment is changing. I've been coughing a bunch lately because I've been dusting like crazy, vacuuming like crazy. I just installed a new air conditioner. I'm going to get myself a new air purifier and hopefully fix that. So if I'm coughing and stuff, I'm coughing more than usual. I did smoke, but I've been coughing more than usual lately. Anyway, moving on. That was there's my like random, I always do that at the start of stream. They're just like whatever random fucking ass thoughts that were in my head. Let's start. First of all, good morning. Congrats on first Bibu. Thank you so much. You piss excellence today, and everybody else is last and needs to do better, unfortunately. I will say this though. I decided to get monsters at the store. Actually, you know what? Let me say hi to everybody, and then I will tell you I'll tell you about my little trip to the store if you guys want to hear about it. It's nothing crazy. I will also drink some water. Okay. If you ain't first, you're last. Hi, Right to Spin. Welcome in. Welcome in, Rooker. How you doing? Nice to see you guys. Today's going to be a pretty chill day. I kind of changed my mind about a few things, but we're going to be playing a bunch of different games. It's going to be really fun. If you guys can hear my fans or my AC in the background, I apologize. I'm not trying to have that be a thing, but you know. Are any of you dealing with a huge heat wave? Because we are getting hit with summer heat, baby. It's been crazy. We got a huge storm over the weekend. I guess there was like something called like a geothermic storm, something like that. Geomagnetic? I think it's geomagnetic. Which ended up bringing the northern lights a lot farther south than they usually come. So they were apparently visible in some of the northern states, like as far as like, I'm not sure where it said, but it was visible for like about half the states. Should have been able to see it just a little bit. It was visible where I was, and usually it's not really. Like I've seen them before, going a little farther north, but I don't really see them here. I can see the Milky Way from here if I go somewhere where there's no lights. It's very, very hot. I'm sorry. Fuck, you're dealing with it too, eh? It's going up to like 25 or 30 today already. I'm like, dude, summer just started. Thank goodness we've been getting rain. Because, like, I worry about the plants, you know? Anyway, I worry about the plants and the animals and stuff. I'm always like, I love being outside. It's really funny. I don't go outside very often because I don't really like being in the city. And that's my big problem. If I could go outside and walk out my front door every day, hold on. If I could go outside and walk out my door every day and just, I feel like the music's too loud, hold on. But also I feel like I can't hear myself very well. Anyway, if I could walk out the door every single day and just be in nature immediately, you know, walk outside and boom, I've got trees and water and grass and flowers. Well, I don't give a fuck about the grass, but flowers and trees and all kinds of animals and stuff. I would be so happy. That's all I want. You want rain? You haven't had any rain? I'm really glad we've had some rain. Excuse me, English only. How are you doing, Goblin? Welcome in. I was just saying, I went to the store today. I had to go pick up some coffee. I ended up grabbing energy drinks and a few other things because I saw some sales. I love sales. Got a little bit of weed. A little bit of like stronger weed than what I've already had. So I smoked a little bit because I've been really good and I got a lot done yesterday and today, even though it's very early. I already got a lot done today. I'm very proud of myself. Just even though I had no coffee or caffeine or anything yet. I just had like a really deep sleep. I woke up a few times because I was cold, I think. And I just wrapped myself up in my blankets again and I was fine. But I had some like dreams. I don't remember a lot about the dreams. Like I don't remember all the details and stuff, you know? But there was dreams. Like I remember faces. I remember seeing things. And I remember waking up and thinking they were like memories. But I don't think they were memories. I think my brain was just making some shit up. But that is what your brain does. Twitch is dying. I'm so sorry. You'll try chat on YouTube? Oh. I wasn't trying to be